What's up, Tigers? Welcome back to another edition of Tiger Talks. We got Denkota Fletcher here, a big part of our wide receiver room and our football team, and I want to thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So first question, we just want to know how many years have you been playing football, and then what's something that's like really inspired you just to continue to play football, and kind of walk us through you starting right now.
Okay, I've been playing football ever since I was 7 years old, and ever since then I just started keeping playing football. And 7th grade came, I was playing football, but the season didn't go how we wanted. Then 8th grade, I was playing football still, and then I was playing receiver, running back, and a little bit of DB. But I didn't like DB that much, so I just stayed on the offense side. And fast forward to freshman year, I was playing slot receiver and a little bit of running back until I got hurt. So then I had to play the season while hurt, which wasn't good for me. So then sophomore year came, and I finally got some varsity experience when Agent Zimmer had told coach if he can put me in during the Zionsville game, and I was just out there to block and just to help out. So junior year came, and I was not starting at all. I was barely getting minutes on varsity, and I was just out there just to block on some plays when somebody had came out. So then that really inspired me to like up the notch, get 1% better each day, and grind in the weight room. So senior year came, I felt that I was getting better, and I saw more experience, and the coaches was trusting me. So I was like, okay, I got my opportunity, and I gotta do something with all this and just help myself out.
Gotcha. So we'll talk about the most recent game, Avon, and I would definitely say that's your breakout game on the varsity level. You had 7 catches for 91 yards and a touchdown. So talk to me how you felt throughout the whole game, and just that, finally being able to show what you can do.
Okay. It all started with the coaches trusting me throughout the week, saying that they had big plays for me, and I just got to catch it. I knew I got to catch it. Also, I was just looking through the film over some plays, and I was just wondering what can I do to get better. I wasn't really satisfied with it because I know I could have did better if I had more opportunities.
Gotcha. So walk me through your first varsity touchdown, your route that you had, and finally getting that first touchdown, and just how you felt really.
I felt good about it. Coach Hempstead was helping us out throughout the week, telling us how the safeties played and how the linebackers were. So they said just lean and get a good stick on it and just go and score. And that's what I did. I was happy.
So, we'll talk, you talked about blocking a lot, and I think that's one of your strongest attributes, just your blocking, and we run to your side a lot. And so talk to me about how you, deal with just, telling yourself, I'm going to be the most unselfish guy on the field and just give my all in the blocking every play, and knowing that you might not get the ball every single time.
At first, my blocking wasn't really good, so I just thought about just taking better angles, and I just know that if I help them out with this play, they'll help me out in the long run, and that my time is still coming.
Gotcha.
All right, yeah. So we all expected to play Friday night, which it didn't go as planned due to the hurricane weather. Going up to Avon on Saturday, what are you preparing? Like, what was the preparation like?
So we prepared all week, putting our hands in wet water in the bucket. And we were just trying to catch the ball while it was wet. Also just trying to improve throughout the week without having gauge or anything. So we had to use Caden, which he did good that game too. And I would just say that even though we didn't have a lot of players since injuries, we still try to galvanize and be strong as a team.
So, I know how we played on Saturday. The environment wasn't what we thought. Both home and away, there wasn't very many people. It was raining a little bit. How do you prepare yourself for something like that and bring your own energy?
So I thought to myself that if I can bring 3 socks, 3 shirts, just bring a lot of stuff, that I can be more prepared. I just wanted to be over-prepared basically for the weather conditions. Even if my cleats got wet, just put on a different pair and just see how it goes.
So talk to us about the fans and things like that, and just not having the crowds to juice you up, and how did you bring your own energy?
It's all started when the coaches said we was going to be throwing to you this week. I knew they was going to double team GA, so I just knew I had to step up. And the energy really came to me during pre-practice when we was all getting fired up as a team.
So what are just some 3 key points of the game that you thought were really hinge moments that turned the tide and ended up having us on top of the game and winning against Avon 27-13?
I would definitely say our defense for having our back when we couldn't score, get anything going. But then we had my touchdown, we had Jay's touchdown, and we just had a lot of touchdowns coming in, so everybody was getting prepared. Also, I would just say when Coach trusts me to go 4th and 7 and run a whip route and also get yards after the catch, basically turn the tables.
Yeah, that was a big play. I remember, I was getting double teamed on the left side, and There's just a big gap there, and you turn like 5 yards into like 15, 20, and I just thought that was an amazing play.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this week we have Franklin Central, and we all know, like watching film, that they're a pretty physical team. So what are you guys doing this week to kind of prepare for like this defense?
We're trying to be 1% better than how we was last week. We know that the linebackers are tough and they're aggressive and that they're going to try to get us off our route. So we just want to avoid the contact that they give us and just find open space through the window and just try to catch the ball with our hands, get upfield, and just make some plays.
Gotcha. That's it for today. I want to thank you for being on the show and spending time with us today.
Thank you for having me out.
Yep, that's it. Stay tuned for the next episode, and that's Tiger Talks.